The Western Michigan Broncos have an interesting season in front of them. Now, this is Lance Taylor's third season. He went 4-8 the first year, 6-7 last year, got them to the Salute to the Veterans Bowl game, lost to a decent South Alabama team. Um, he's added 24 people to the roster through the transfer portal. It's a And he didn't just add, a few folks here and there that might do good. Like Brady Jones is an interesting person to look at as quarterback. He's got a former quarterback from Michigan. He's got wide receivers that he's brought in the room. Right now their over under total is 4.5. And I'm looking at this going, they have a lot of new faces, and that's including the coaching staff. They're strong at safety. They have a decent special teams program. Um, they start the season kind of messy, but let's take a look at this season and what Lance Taylor's got to work with. Like I said, he's brought in new coaches. He's somebody who has played and coached at the professional level. He played at Alabama, played for several Arena Football League teams as a wide receiver. He was wide receivers coach at App State, New York Jets, Carolina Panthers, uh, was running backs coach at Stanford, Notre Dame running back coach, offensive coordinator at Louisville. He's got some good credentials. Right now, he's 10-15, but let's take a look at this schedule. And also, hit like and subscribe if you like this sort of thing.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Nealon. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Okay, looking at this schedule, it's not an easy one. They start out against Michigan State. They're going to Michigan State. This is not a winnable game for them. Even though Michigan State is not that good, Western Michigan does not have the firepower or the team cohesion right now. This will be a game that will get them there, but Michigan State should be a loss. Then they got North Texas coming to them. Now, North Texas is beatable. There are a lot of people saying North Texas should beat them, but I'm going to say that since it's at Western Michigan, I think that should be Broncos' first win. Then they've got Illinois, not that 10-3 last year, beat South Carolina in a close one. This is not a Bronco. This is not going to be a win for the Broncos. Then they've got Toledo. Toledo's a good team. Toledo knows how to play some ball. This is not going to be a win for them. Then they've got Rhode Island, very winnable. FCS school. Uh, you know, shouldn't be that big of a deal with what Taylor is doing there. They were a good team last year, though. You're talking about 11-3. It'll be a tight game, but size and everything, this should be a win for Western Michigan. Then they go to UMass, and I'm not a fan of UMass. I'm glad they went into the MAC. They're just not ready for the MAC just yet. They're going to have to build up, but UMass should be a win. Then you've got Ball State. Ball State can get scary. Watching them last year, they're not a powder puff team. I mean, this is a MAC. Everybody is not a powder puff. Nobody is a powder puff team. Uh, Even UMass won't be because they know they got to play hard. But I think that should be a fourth win. Uh, it'll be a tight game, but it's a max game. You're talking about a team that just, you know. Then they've got Miami of Ohio, who went 9-5 last year. No, not going to be a win for them. Uh, they're just not. Then they've got Central Michigan. Central Michigan went 4-8 last year. I don't think Central Michigan is going to have the firepower to take them on. Uh, In-state rivalry and all that. It's going to be at Western Michigan, so that game is going to be a good one. Then you've got the Ohio Bobcats. Let me tell you, Ohio Bobcats won 11-3 last year. Uh, this is a scary good team. They got beat by Syracuse, Kentucky, and Miami of Ohio. Yeah, for this is not a win for the Broncos. Then you got Northern Illinois, and Northern Illinois was inconsistent last year. They did go to a bowl game. Won against Fresno State they went 8-5, beat Fresno State in the Potato Bowl. Uh, I mean, you're looking at a team that is way too scary. So that's not going to be a win. Then they're going to Eastern Michigan, last game of the season. It's a rivalry game. We all know how those go. They went 5-7 last year. Looking at what Eastern Michigan is, this should be a win, even though probably it may not be. It's going to be a toss up. But with the additions and changes that were made, Western Michigan, as long as they're not having problems, this should be a win. So it's going to take them to their last game to get to a bowl game. I think they can go to a bowl game. They should be 6-6. It's going to be a rough road for them. They've got Taylor's got way too much that he's had to change around to get this team or to get the coaching staff where he wants it. It's the coaching staff by itself that is the major headache. 24 players coming in. I mean, you've got some good players that have come in. Uh, they're not all, you know, all that good. You got several Michigan players, Marshall player. This is this is going to be a hard year for Western Michigan, but I think that they could make it back to a bowl game. We're going to leave it at they should be 6-6 going into a bowl game. Now, the biggest thing that I'm seeing with Western Michigan and Lance Taylor is that he's got to get his coaching staff just right. As soon as he gets a good coach, they're probably going to go away. But it's a MAC school. I like the MAC. They are the Big 12 of the Group of Five. Uh, they are always going to ground and pound. Their last three games are on Tuesday Maction. Uh, Starting out at Michigan State is not a good thing, nor is getting having to play Illinois. Mac's got some good teams. Anybody can win the Mac, but I'm looking at this and I'm going with the players that they've got, with the coaching staff changes, and trying to get everybody in line. I'm thinking they should make it back to a bowl game, but they're not even going to be playing for a MAC title this year. They could, but I doubt it. Um, they're going to have a rough season. I mean, you're talking about yes, Toledo comes to them, but they're at Miami of Ohio. Thankfully, they've got Central Michigan and Ohio at home, Ball State at home, Toledo at home, North Texas at home, but they're going to Northern Illinois, which is not going to be easy on them. Going to UMass, not that big of a deal, and them going to Eastern Michigan. I'm looking at this. This really is that kind of season, but I'm not downplaying Western Michigan. I'm just saying this is going to be a rough year with all the changes that they've had to go through. He Taylor's got to build this team up. Going to be a few more down years, but it's a group of five school. And with the transfer portals, as soon as he gets a good player, they're gone. You know how it is. But hey, this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Hit like and subscribe. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.